Good.
Good morning, class. My name is Dragana Tomig, and today I'll be discussing Greek life. What is a sorority and what is a fraternity? The words fraternity and sorority come from Latin words frater and soror, meaning brother and sister. Sororities and fraternities are fraternal social organizations for undergraduate students. Most colleges and universities have fraternities and sororities. Once again, these are club-like organizations with Greek letters as their names. Sororities are for women, and fraternities are for men. I will start off today by informing you about the pros and the cons about Greek organizations. Some of the pros of joining a Greek organization are leadership, resume building, connections, lifelong friendships, and of course parties. I'll begin with going into leadership. One of the major reasons many people join Greek groups is because of the amazing leadership positions. Holding a position of leadership is a great way to succeed in college and in life. The roles that a member may hold range from serving as chair, treasurer, social chair, or even president. The opportunities to learn and practice leadership stretch beyond the chapter experience, things such as connecting and networking with people off campus. Another pro by joining Greek life is resume building. Resume building should definitely not be the only reason a person joins a Greek organization, but it does make you look good when your possible future employer recognizes your steadfast leadership, intelligence, and hard work. Being involved in a club or a group of any sort can really help with resume building. It can definitely put you on the right track if you're looking for a job right out of college. Many sororities and fraternities have activities that members must attend. Therefore, if you put on your resume that you were an avid member of a fraternity or a sorority, you'll definitely have something to back it up with. Speaking of jobs, being a member of a fraternity or a sorority can also help you gain employment, internships, or at least a couple of interviews. Depending on the scope of your organization, the benefits can be tremendous. Another outstanding pro of Greek life is the lifelong friendships you endure. Many people have a hard time meeting other people in classrooms because the classes, you only see people twice a week, and the classes are only a couple of weeks a year. On the other hand, in sororities or fraternities, the sisterhoods and brotherhoods are very emphasized in Greek life, meaning that you will form lifelong friendships with many people that you will learn to love. And of course, I can't mention Greek life without the parties. Greek organizations do host many events and parties where members and other students are invited to celebrate. Parties are a great way to become part of the social circle and meet new people. Not everyone is invited to the Greek parties, and if you are invited, you are probably a member or a really close friend of one of the members. Now that I have informed you about some of the pros about Greek life, I'll also inform you about some of the cons about Greek life. Some of the cons are dues, hazing, drama, the pledge process, and it can be very time-consuming. I'll start off with the dues. No costs are the same when you're joining. It's never universal. It all depends on the university you attend and what organization you're joining. And most people think it's ridiculous to have to pay an organization just so they can be your friend. But to avoid being in debt, many schools and organizations have payment plans and scholarships you can apply to help pay your dues. But scholarships are never promised and are easy to lose if you don't stick to your agreements. Another very obvious con is hazing. In the early 1980s and 1990s, hazing gave fraternities and sororities a very bad reputation. Although today most organizations have a very active anti-hazing policy, every now and then reports still show Greek members who have been hazed to the point where they are handicapped for the rest of their lives and can no longer have any kids. Another con about joining Greek life is the drama that you may experience from inside and outside of the organization. It's very unfortunate that some of the organizations have rivalries with other organizations on campus. Also, you may be living in a house full of people that you don't necessarily get along with. So for many people who can't put up with drama, it can be a very bad experience. One of the last cons about joining Greek life is the pledge process. This may not apply to everyone because some consider this a learning experience, but some of the processes can be very long and difficult, while others can be enjoyable. You have to listen to authority and do as they say, or you have to face the consequences. Last but not least, joining a sorority or fraternity can be very time-consuming, especially if you join for a leadership position. There can be many times when you'll have to host a meeting, a conference, or some kind of activity, when you could be doing something more important like studying, doing homework, or spending time with friends and family. And personally, I would join a sorority, but unfortunately we don't have any Greek groups here on campus. However, I am in the process of joining Phi Theta Kappa, which is America's official organization for the Honor Society for Junior Colleges. Also, when I do transfer from here and go on to a university, I do plan on joining a sorority. But in the end, there are always positives and negatives for everything in life, and for many people, Greek life is a positive experience, and it can take you a long way in life.